Alright, for it. Show him what's up. Oh lord, that's a lot of damage. That's a crit. Okay, we have to go. There's Gyarados. No Intimidate. This is Moxie. Shout out. We Rock Slide. Fully accurate also. This feels so good. Not even close? Uh-oh. There's a world where he Dragon Dances again. We've seen AI go for this. Yes! This is dead for sure. Never mind. Don't crit. Okay. Nice. Holy moly. Okay, that was good though. That was not only was that a fantastic sweep and a fantastic showing for the Furret Medicham combo. We're playing 4 difficult ROM hacks. If I wipe at any point, I gotta go back to the very beginning. I can't use a damage calculator. We're doing hardcore Nuzlocke rules. Subscribe to pChal daily. This is the Drayano Gauntlet. Okay, we have one quick fight, and then we can get our encounter. What's your favorite dinner? Easy. It's of the winner chicken variety, usually. That's a free-ass question right there. Right, Crofton. Let's see what you got, brother. Important XP sharing strats are happening right now. You're 4x weak to poison. You're just dead. I own you. No need to U-turn here. I guess getting confused with this is a little bit annoying, but... You don't have any moves, man. The best you can do is like Rock Climb or Lunge me. Like, I'll just stay in. Any damage you'll do, I'll recover with Drain Punch. Dude, what is the confusion rate on Rock Climb, man? I swear to God. Hello? Y'all? I'm getting owned. Okay, Crobat learns Wide Guard. Good to know, good to know. I don't really know how that makes sense, but... Oh, this bait's Fearow, huh? Oh, for super effective Shadow Claw. No, that can't be... Oh, Shadow Claw's buffed in this game, that's why. That's fine by me, though. Let's Coil and have him kill himself with a Rocky Helmet. Tech. And this is just Earthquake. Easy. So, encounter-wise, we have potentially some good stuff coming. Hold on. I want Swanna on the team. We want to go for the Doubles Grass. It's right down there. Carablast could be huge. Zangoose is my favorite Pokemon. And that's kind of it. But a lot of dupes here. Amoonguss dupe and Golduck dupe. Fearow would suck. Not super excited about Shelmet. Not super excited about Seviper. Not mega excited about Meryl, but it's not bad as long as it's at least huge power. Coke Bear would have loved Drayden's gym. He would have loved a lot of fights, man. He's also really good on Skyla. Once got Shell and got super hype thinking you got a Scavalier. Yeah, remember, the way that evolution line works is when Shelmet trades with Carablast, as they trade, Carablast steals Shelmet's armor, and that's how they evolve into Escavalier and Excelgor, respectively. That's how that evolution line is set up. Okay, so one thing to think about is Doubles Grass doesn't have the Gligar chance, but it is only 5% in the Singles Grass. And only half of all Gliscors are even Poison Heal in the first place, and a bunch of fights in this game auto-heal you, which makes Poison Heal a lot less good. That 2.5% for a Poison Heal Gliscor, it's a 1 in 40. It's a little bit better considering dupes, but I think it's worth it to instead go for the Doubles Grass. Yeah, I think Doubles Grass is probably the play. I'm going for it. Huh, that's Shelmet. But there is the chance for Zangoose, lads. That's the boy. I think we gotta take him, man. It's guaranteed immunity as its ability. It's buffed HP, buffed speed. Does it get any interesting moves? Last resort, close combat. It gets detect. It gets belly drum. Yeah, I think Zangoose has some really interesting tech. I mean, just belly drum quick attack is pretty crazy, right? He gets close combat. It's a detect mon. Like, I think we're gonna go with my favorite here. We gotta take it. It's like Iron Mon. You gotta take your favorite. I really like these decisions for doubles grasses. I wish there was more games that had doubles grasses or even triple grasses. Then it'd really be like a roguelike. And I wish it guaranteed that both Pokemon were different, and I wish it guaranteed that it was actually doubles. Like, that was an interesting decision I just had to make between Zangoose and Excelgor. And I think it rewards good decision making to have encounters like that. About like Nuzlocke encounter tables, I think there's a lot that's just broken that's very improvable. This route is a good counter example, but I feel like very often... Well, I guess kind of like there's an argument for distributing encounters in like a bell curve way, right? I feel like the best encounter on the route should never be the 20%. I think the best encounter, the 20% encounters should be the mid encounters of that route, and then the best and the worst ones should be in the 5% slot. I feel like it's something a lot of ROM I feel like ROM creators like kind of randomly often distribute the Pokemon on the percentages. Some tables are guaranteed double encounter on top of global top 1% double encounter. I just like the decision making. Like, you can rebalance around, like, if it's too powerful, you can make the game harder, right? I just like that when there's decision making, I guess. All right, IV check on my goat. Sorry, my goose. It's always careful is fine. Don't hate that. It's fine. 12 attack, 21 speed. We'll take it. God, he looks so good in Gen 5. It's such a f***ing good sprite, man. Call me a meteor the way I be getting mashed by her iron fist. Nah, man. Try again. I don't trust this ice punch to kill, unfortunately. It probably does, but... Time for Gastro Acid. That's so fun. I probably should have just attacked, though. Yo, not gonna lie, this Electros might actually be fucking goated, man. Holy f***. The crit freeze. Wait, I'm in trouble. Low key? I live non-crit Ice Beam, right? I have to try to thaw. And then I also get a random move out of it, which is good. Don't crit. Unlucky. And this is probably still a guaranteed Ice Beam. Oh, Lord. Save me, Electabuzz. Okay, this is huge power Wigglytuff. So, Play Rough is going to do a lot of damage. Do I Volt Switch or do I Thunderbolt? I think I Thunderbolt. Of Eviolite. I think I'm fine. Electabuzz is the f***ing goat of this run, man! Dude, how does he do it? The f***ing dentist is in the building, man! Holy sh**. Who the f*** dupes this guy and Fire at Omega, man? Jesus. He's him. That was a failure to prep by me because I last minute replaced Metagross with Golurk so I could have an XP share target. Not realizing that I needed it as backup for this Wigglytuff. I guess I did get crit Ice Beam frozen, but even just normal freeze could have f***ed me, right? The Windy City. 1 second. Marking a message on Discord as unread. That's the tech, by the way. All you ADHD motherfuckers out there, I'm including me in that statement, who forget to respond to a message for like 7 months and then have to write like a message that's like, hey man, sorry that I didn't respond to you sending me that Dr. Disrespect meme. Smart messages is unread that you want to respond to. What is it? Rotom, if you beat Winona, Rotom is supposed to be its own encounter. It's not Route 9, right? It's like Shopping Center or something. It's just bugged. Pokemon locations, Route 9. So we got Poochyena, Houndour, Garbodor, Gothorita, Duosion, Dupe, Swalot, Dupe, Bisharp, Weepinbell, Curlia, and Munchlax. We can get Stacy's mom, y'all. No shot. And then I think Doubles Grass looks like the same encounter table. We do have guaranteed Gothitelle in the Shaking Grass, which is really funny because my last encounter was Zangoose, who's my favorite Pokemon, and Gothitelle is my least favorite Pokemon. I guess Gothorita technically, but you know what I mean. So that's good storytelling. Yeah, one of the main reasons I'm thinking Gothitelle is it's a fake out mon. I only have one fake out mon right now. And there's a lot of fights where Medicham wants to attack instead of faking out. You know, like Goth Girls? I love Goth Girls. It's one of my favorite type of genders. Here's the indicator for me. Here's the giveaway. I think these Pokemon are really bad designs, personally, and they feel nothing like Pokemon to me. Which is, you know, a vacuous argument because they are literally Pokemon. I've met a lot of Goth Girls in my time, okay? And I've met a lot of Goth Girls that are into Pokemon in my time. It's surprisingly that the Venn diagram is a circle, okay? But I've never met a Goth Girl into Pokemon who was like, oh my god, I love Gothita. And I feel like that should tell you a lot about whether or not the Pokemon hits its design goals. What Pokemon do they prefer? Oh, like Wooper or Slowpoke or it's usually, or Bulbasaur. It's one of those three usually. Like that covers like 90% of them. Gengar? Nah. You seem to be confused, okay? And I understand because it's if you found a Goth girl that likes Gengar, you didn't find a Goth girl, okay? That girl is emo. All right? It's different. What's the line between Goth and emo? I just told you. That's the line. That's the difference. If their favorite Pokemon is Gengar, they're emo. That's all you need to know, bro. Another good way of telling is if she listens to a lot of rock music from the 2000s, she's emo. And if she listens to no music at all and is really into computer science, she's probably goth. What are we trying to get? I mean, Bisharp would be great, but it's 5%. Garbodor would be a miss. Poochyena would be a miss. Houndour is good. I could use another fire type, I guess. Weepinbell would be a miss. Curlia would be a miss. And hear me out on this. Munchlax feels a bit like a miss too. I think Snorlax is insanely overrated. I just think there's been so many situations where I wished I had another fake out Pokemon. But like the thing is I'm probably getting Poochyena. Which unless Mightyena has something crazy that I'm missing. Dude, by the way, that Mightyena that we had in the hard Sacred Gold run of this attempt was one of my favorite mons of the run. It is buffed. It gets Moxie. Oh, did someone chant Mightyena? Damn, okay. Dark types are so broken, you just bring anything, man. It's quite buffed. It's not really buffed, it's Giga Fake. Mightyena is broken. I feel like you're contradicting yourself. Well, there it is. Oh, there's no Munchlax or Bisharp in Doubles Grass. Whoops, I didn't fully read the thing. That's my bad then. Well, we got the Mightyena anyway, so I guess we could have gotten this in Singles Grass too. It's beyond really buffed. It's SSG J2 Hippo Gem. This is the run. I mean, 110 attack, 90 speed is a lot. What am I missing? Like, what's so broken about this though? I guess Moxie would be a crazy ability. With Sucker Punch specifically, huh? Probably don't need to level it. It's an Intim pivot. Bro. Z-Prof, you need to like chat less, man. Like you have no idea what you're talking about. You're just typing to type. It's okay to not be the #1 chatter in pChal stream for like a month. Name him Boner because it's funny. Alright, let's see. Hambono. Account created October 25th, 2014. So you made this... Okay, so you made this account when you were like 5 years old. So you should probably... Following since 2021. So you followed when you were 12. We'll keep an eye on you, buddy. IV check. Dude, our box is filling up. Lonely. Let's f***ing go. Oh, almost max attack. Look at this guy. I really wish he was Moxie, though. It is my only Intimidate mon, though, right? That's kind of huge, actually. That's kind of massive for a guy like me. Okay, so I think this is where we assess whether or not we want to go for the Winona fight, right? So we can pick up, potentially, Rotom. Damn, this f***ing sucks, bro. Jesus Christ. Okay, so if we do this fight before fighting Drayden, we can get ourselves a Rotom encounter. Dude, Coke Bear would eat this fight. Remember Coke Bear? This is him now. Metagross? You can't... This... Dude, it's like I'm back in Run and Bun, man. I think I have to stop playing this fight. Let's do the thing that we definitely should be doing, which is doing the gym trainers before we do this fight. Are you paying yourself extra for working on a public holiday? That's what you guys are supposed to do. Where are the Twitch Primes, bro? All my friends are out today having fun. I'm sitting here playing fucking Pokemon with a bunch of 20-year-olds who are thinking about if they're even going to go to class on Monday or not, or if they're just going to stay home and play Hades 2. Never mind, this thing doesn't get elemental punches. I think it's a lot worse than I thought. You know what I mean? I guess he gets a Draining Kiss, though. I could see myself smooching an eel for sure at some point in my life. Like if the chemistry's right. I don't know, if we're out for like dinner or whatever, and we're like really getting along and they're funny and like introspective and emotionally intelligent. Why not, man? I don't discriminate. Have to be a hell of a eel, but yeah, that's what I'm saying though. Like they have a mouth inside their mouth, so they can literally, while you're French kissing, they can kiss your tongue with their inner mouth while their outer mouth kisses your outer mouth, you know? I just think that'd be like an interesting experience. You guys don't get it. You're too trapped in conventional thinking, I think, is the problem. I think because the only kiss that you can imagine in your mind is like the platonic ideal of what a kiss should be. I think maybe sometime you need to venture outside of what you think is like possible or even appropriate to some degree. Assuming everyone participating is like consenting, of course, which would be another thing, like obviously. Like this is all under the assumption that me and the eel can like communicate in some way that, like the eel probably has to speak English or German for this to work out. Or I guess like be able to write somehow. Or text or something. Or I guess maybe it could be like an electric eel sending like electrical signals into a phone to display messages or audio or something. I could see that working. And then if it's an electrical eel, like you have so many options at your disposal, right? When it comes to kissing and physical contact and shit like that, right? Just a slight tingle towards the end. I'm just saying, like, open your mind. The eel can only communicate through musical notation. Oh, so they're limited to the letters A, B, C, D, E, F, G? That's gonna be rough. I mean, like, that's probably enough to form, like, a coherent language, but we'd have to learn it together. I suppose you could substitute other letters, right? Like, you start doubling up once you loop around. So H is just AA, and then I is AB. That could work. Oh, there's also flats, obviously. Yeah, that's true. Throw those in there. Boom. Ability stored in the balls. That's a lot of damage. Hold on. Oh, highest damage is... Yeah, this was random move. I'm like exactly dead to crit. This buff... Oh, this Vibrava is like super buffed. Okay, this explains why he's destroying my shit right now. Oh, right. This is Is this Bug Dragon? Oh, I super misplanned this whole fight. Okay, this is going to be interesting. Why is Swanna on my team? Altaria, save me. Okay, that's not a lot of damage. Okay, never mind. We're actually so fine and back. If I don't kill this, I eat a head smash, but it's 4x even with Eviolite. I'm pretty sure you're gonzo, buddy. Isn't today a holiday? Yeah, man. I'm self-employed, brother. I can take the day off, but like I could take any other day off just in the same way. I guess the reason would be if there's like something to do with my friends, in which case I probably would have. Okay, here's the real reason that I'm not taking a day off, okay? If we're being completely honest with ourselves. I'm currently on a streak. Since I've started the Drayano Gauntlet, which I think was in April, correct me if I'm wrong, I have streamed every single weekday that I was at home. Every single weekday stream that I've missed, I was literally out of town. And I think at this point, it would just feel fucking weird to break the streak. So why would I do that? Even though today was one of those very rare days, and I don't have those days a lot, where I was sitting in on my couch, you know, doing my morning routine, doing my morning puzzles that I don't do on stream. I think it was during the New York Times Mini, which you now have to pay for, by the way, which is f***ed up. That I was like, I don't really feel like working today, man. Something today felt off. I can't really tell you what, but f*** it. I went live, man. I don't want to break the streak. I was just like, you know, I'd rather play some Hades 2. But the truth is also that, like, if I had chosen to play Hades 2, I probably would have had less fun than I'm having right now. What challenge have you enjoyed the most? It's not a good question. I don't really know how to answer that. Depends, man. It's all at different points in my life. It's like asking someone for their favorite kid, man. It's not fair. What challenge do you think is heavily overrated? Probably Emerald Kaizo. That game has a lot of points where it really sucks, man. Kill. Okay, we get red carded, and it's completely fine. No need to switch, bro. Just Iron Head. Or just take him out with Rocky Helmet. That works. I said I was gonna go Meganium on this, I guess. Looks good to me. Close. Dude, Eviolite Dragonair is disgusting, by the way. Anyone who's played like Gen 5 random battles. Gen 5 random battles got some heaters, man. Vigoroth might be the best Pokemon in that format. I don't know if it's gotten changed since I've last played. Fairy type Rapidash goes crazy here, by the way. This has Fire Punch, Ice Punch, Outrage, Dragon Dance. It can't really do much. Holy f, that's a lot of damage, but we got the Flame Body proc. It's so free. Alright, hold on. Taking off my held items. New habit building, new habit building. He's doing it. Brain isn't giving me a lot of dopamine for this right now, but it'll be worth it. It'll be worth it down the line. Just remember that. No matter how uninteresting this is to you right now, it'll be worth it down the line. Get ready to learn VGC. I'm not doing that. Listen, I just like Gen 3 OU, okay? Smoke on singles, Gen 3 OU. That format is fantastic. I've been loving it. I'm probably gonna drop from the tournament next week because I'll lose for my third time, but it's okay. That's fun, man. I should practice more again. I just got so many video games to play and so much work to do and so many penises to suck. What? I'll ever just fill a sentence with the first thing that comes to your mind, but because like 90% of the time that you spend is with like other degenerates online, where it's just acceptable to say like really crass shit. I think my brain has kind of lost a little bit of the ability of using normal fill words is the problem. I do this shit and like it's getting harder to code switch these days. It's also getting harder. I understand, you know, I gain more and more appreciation for like cringe dads who make cringe jokes with their kids, because like it's the impetus to code switching has gone down more and more the older I get, you know? I just don't care anymore. It's probably also because I kind of don't have to for my job. Like I can just talk however I want here. And it just... I'm just very rarely ever in situations where I desire to, I guess. I wonder if people were as unserious as they are today 500, 1,000 years ago. Absolutely. Dude, look up right now. Look up the graffitis they found in like Pompeii or that other city that got volcanoed. They were writing some crazy on those walls, dude. They were like, Marcus Pompeius was here and sucked 3 dicks. This lady goes outside the city walls to take a and then 4 dudes. They were going insane. Wait, let's look some of these up. Hold on. These are crazy. I found a bunch of links, but they're all dead. Why is this website in Croatian? Okay, here's a couple. Floronius, privileged soldier of the 7th Legion, was here. The women did not know of his presence. Only 6 women came to know. Too few for such a stallion. This is from thousands of years ago, okay? Weep, you girls. My penis has given you up. Now it penetrates men's behinds. Goodbye, wondrous femininity. F***ing based? Chai, I hope your hemorrhoids rub together so much that they hurt worse than when they ever have before. That's crazy. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. Dude, Chai must have really pissed that guy off. What the f***? Theophilus, don't perform oral sex on girls against the city wall like a dog. Dude, they weren't f***ing around back then, man. Phileros is a eunuch. We gotta bring that word back, man. I feel like that used to be an insult. The cultural impact of the Apothecary Diaries has destroyed us all, man. Ain't nobody calling anyone a eunuch anymore. That shit goes hard, no? It's called incel now. I guess eunuchs are... Well, some of them are volcel. Some of them are voluntarily celibate, right? We have a eunuch in our D&D campaign. Do you think like 1,000 years from now, people are going to have... I'm going to say cucks in their D&D campaign. I don't know if that's socially equivalent or whatever. We should bring... I'm not saying bring back the concept of being a eunuch. I'm just saying as an insult. Like... The insult bastard, I think, is really good. I use it in German all the time, because the German intonation of it is just a little bit, just bastard. It's just really good, okay? I like that word. It's very prominent in my, like, social vocabulary, I think. Great insult. And that one has lost, like, all meaning, right? Like, when you're calling someone a bastard, you're not literally saying... Your mom and dad weren't married when they had you. And if that was the case, like, you wouldn't even use that as, like, the basis of it. Like, even if you found out, well, I guess if you found out that someone that you've been calling a bastard, that their parents were, in fact, not married when they had, that would be really funny. My German friend does this sometimes where it's like, he's got problems with, like, Adobe fucking Photoshop or whatever. And he's like, guys, do you think, he'll be in the group chat, he'll be like, guys, do you think the parents of the Adobe CEO were married when they had him? And we're like, nah, definitely not. A son of a truck loaded with horses? That's an Argentinian insult? That's sick, man. Oh, whores, not horses. That's also really funny, though. I don't know. Whenever I've hung out with any like Eastern European person and talked about their language with them, the first like 2 words that they teach me are always like different slurs. I don't know. No, Winona, not yet. Let's get ability storage here. Abilities stored in the balls. Rotom's kind of bait. It seems really good, man. But I guess I have a Levitate Electric type already. And I have 2 pretty good, like... I'm not going to force it. I'm going to look at it one more time before fighting Drayden, but... My box doesn't seem very good for it. Okay, Rainance being up doesn't functionally change anything, I think. Except it improves waterfall damage for him, I suppose. I think we always Draining Kiss. Yeah. See, this is an instance where Big Root would be better. This is really unfortunate that he got the flinch there, actually. Okay, so this is like a really big like head calc moment where I don't really know. So there's a couple of decisions you can make here, right? So the 2 main questions are, do I think Moonblast kills Ampharos? Dragon type Ampharos, Fairy type Meganium. And do I think Flash Cannon crit kills Meganium? From this HP. I think from this HP the answer is yes. From full HP, it might also kill. Probably not. And then if I think Moonblast kills Ampharos, then obviously I should click that. If I think that I'm dead from full anyway, I should click Moonblast. But if I think I'm dead from here to crit, but not dead anyway, and I think Moonblast doesn't kill, then I should click Draining Kiss, right? That's the decision making. The good news is that AI really likes to tail glow, so the chance to get Flash Cannon crit here is probably like 1 in 200, judging by how much they do this. I'm Expert Belt. I think Ampharos is always like less specially defensive than I think it is. 95, 90, over leveled, challenge mode bug. Let's send it. Easy peasy. I wasn't XP sharing, I think. That's fine though. There's like 2 more fights. It's challenge mode bug. Challenge mode is supposed to raise the levels of enemy trainers. And it does, but it doesn't raise their stats. This is the 7th gym. It's right below my face. Okay, rotation battles are a Nuzlocker's worst nightmare. Because there's just so much, there's so little to predict, there's so little to do. I'm just gonna fucking Moonblast. Okay, this fight might just be free. Why are we even bringing Protect to rotation back? This is so stupid. It's such a dumb concept, man. Uh-oh. This better kill. I mean, it killed a Eviolite Shelgon. Surely this dies. Gulp. Yeah, I really need that to kill. I mean, I'm gonna look like an asshole when he randomly selects Earthquake here. or randomly selects Bagon Hydro Pump. This is why rotation battles are ass cheeks. I think my boy Steelix got this one though. I mean, it's a fucking Bagon. How much special attack does Bagon have? How am I afraid of a Hydro Pump from this? Oh, 40? Steelix. Eat his asshole. It's so free. I might actually have Rocky Helmet still, yeah. I don't know why I was so afraid there, to be honest. It's just, rotation battles are just the worst, man. Like a German sausage. You know what I'm saying? Why do German people be saying like in an important situation where like a lot is on the line? Why do they be saying like, oh, this is about the sausage now? They're not beating the allegations. Yeah, or if there's something that can't be undone. Like when we evolve, you know, usually something bad though. Like we lost a Pokemon that we can't get back. It's like, what does that have to do with a child falling into the well? That's like a pretty dark idiom, man. I don't want to think about that. Now leaving the church and the village, that's a good one. It is Reunification Day, to be fair. I should be celebrating my country being merged back together after being torn apart for so long. You know? That wasn't that long ago, by the way. Ever think about that? It was like 6 years before I was born or something. Can we say Happy Reunification Day, or is there a more idiomatic way? You could say something like Alter, schon wieder Solizahn. Something like that could probably work. But if you could move to any place in the world, where it would be? I mean, I kind of make enough money to where I could, so I guess here. I guess there's a couple places I can't move, like North Korea, but I don't really know if I want to be there. Want to Bali or Hawaii? The weather would be really cool, but like, none of my friends are there, and none of my family, and it's like really far away from everything. Both of those places distinctly, actually. And they got like Swabian potato salad there, or you know, like Duna, or like. I mean, surely Bali has like a techno scene, but they say they have a techno scene in like every place where you can party, but White Opelucid City greater than sign. You can't say that, man. I don't know, I'm just stalling for time, y'all. I think it's time to leave. The US just sucks, man. Yeah, thank you for your contribution, gun_special. It's been a fun week though. We didn't make a lot of progress in the game, but I feel like we had some good banter. So next week, I don't think any of the days is gonna be a full stream, except for maybe Thursday, and then I'll be gone for a week. See you there, Abby.